All right, mic check, 1 2 and 2, mic check, 1 2 and 2. Hope I'm coming through all crisp and clear for y'all. All right, so I'm gonna be real. I'm a bit lazy, and I just did an ad read today for it. But I have to declare it at the start of the VOD just so it reaches the most people. Thank you to Factor for being our sponsor. That is code Factor SE 55086 for 50% off your first box and 20% off of your second. Thank you, Factor, for helping out the channel. And once more, gonna throw it in chat just for the new people. Let us boot up FF14. It actually does remind me I need to... Well, I don't need FF logs. Fuck off. Yeah, let me... Where is... Because I have to have it manual. Wait, what? Why is it? Okay, hang on. I don't know why my chat sensor is so tiny. We're also gonna give it a couple seconds to play the intro movie, because this is the first FF14 expansion that we've actually been able to try while it's brand spanking new. I'm also going to use this opportunity to update everyone. Sorry if you got another ping. There we go. Once upon a time. God, I am so excited to go to Tyrol. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities.
Damn right, Alfie. I still love this intro so much. There you go. Hot boy, hot boy. We got hot boys. Not Capcom, Square CS3. The GOATs, in fact. Like, I am aware that this is mostly going to be a world-building expansion. We're starting a new arc. This is the first expansion after Endwalker, which took care of the last 10-year arc.
There's no cause for panic.
Oh, I love you. Look at that man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like the game doesn't look like this, but goddamn, it's so cool. It's the vibes. It's the vibes. And this is exactly what I'd want a beach episode of FF14 to look like. I also love this new song. It took me a minute to get to grips with it, but I love it. Where we go, where we go, where we go, where we go, come already. Like, I cannot wait for some of this to happen. Although, I expect to be lied to with these trailers. It's also so beautifully edited. I also really want to wear Alice's outfit. It's so cute. Like, in real life, I think I could pull it off. About to probably pass out. Enjoy the trip to Brazil. Enjoy the drops. The drops? Wait, what? How you doing, Coffee, though? Alice, my beloved. Alice is so good. Love her to bits. I would protect the Levier twins with my life, even if Alphino's kind of a piece of shit some days. But he's also, like, 17 tops at this point. So, like, I get it. Again, this is exactly... Also... Thancred and Urianger. That's just old man Yaoi, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Yeah, Viper. I got to play Viper a little bit. I don't think I understand it. I've been told it's just like Ninja in some ways. But like, I also suck at Ninja. I suck at DPS, honestly. I am a tank at heart. I know how to tank, and I know how to tank good. So I'll never be out of demand. Unless there's suddenly a tank exodus. Or like a tank influx, I should say. Exodus means people are leaving. I also want to try out Pictomancer. But it seemed too big brain when I looked at what you can do. But like, Pictomancer's such a cool idea. It's Okami in my fucking FF14. Stream decided to buff Raise Yasuo, but yeah, the stream's eligible for the mount drop. Oh, fuck yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but hell yeah. Yeah, no, get your mount drop. Get your mount drop. And if you can't get it this time, don't worry. We have 3 FF14 streams this week. And then we'll probably be sensible. We love adventures. We love our adventures, though. Yeah, Waklumat. God, she's so pretty and warm. Just watch 6 hours of FF14, easy. That's a cumulative, right? Enjoy the jazz? I love jazz. Despite not knowing shit about jazz, apparently. Oh shit, sorry. Cumulative? Okay, good. That means I don't have to... That means I don't have to stream 6 hours if I don't want to. But also, we have a stream at, like, a sensible hour tomorrow. This is just... I'm excited. Let's see if I'm stuck. I am. Shit. Is it Return to Homeworld? Confirm. Fingers crossed, worst case scenario, we can't. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, we might be a second. We may be a second. I do not know what to do about, like... About Q. I have one idea, actually. I come to think about it. But it does look like I can safely get to XCal. I forgot that I was still data center traveled. Yeah, no, I don't know what to expect this expansion. I know that the wall is not the center of attention this time around, which I am perfectly fine with. I am so tired of being the most important person in the room for an expansion. I just saved the fucking realm and another one in my spare time, like... Oh, fuck yeah! Perfectly a minute. Okay, what's the queue gonna be like? This is technically not launch day, but... Oh, only 22! Also, I hope you guys like my Viper Glam. This is the last you're gonna see it for a minute. Because I want this outfit to translate, I am on vacation, what the fuck do you want? Welcome home to Excalibur, it feels great to be back. I gotta get this new DC stink off of me, though. Oh, fuck yeah. Barely anything. Barely any queue time. Granted, tomorrow, probably gonna be a much larger queue time. Let's also just... Let me just... Where is it? Move that, like, here? Boom. And then move to, I guess, Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker seems like a pretty safe bet. I don't mind doing, Alright, where am I going? A new world to explore? Also, my outfit looks great with the new visuals. I already got to nerd out about how Roro looks, like, face-wise. But goddamn. Also, I should probably... I know it's in here somewhere. Is it Trajectory? It's Trajectory that replaced Rough Divide, right? The Baldesian Annex. Oh god, it is so nice to be back. Like, playing a new expansion as opposed to patches. I don't know. There's something more special about it. What you got to... Sunjika has a message for you. Welcome back, Roxy. Just had word from Aaronville. Seems he's managed to secure a passage to Tyrol aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I inform your travel companions? It should take only a moment. Alright, wait, the designated location... In here? Yes. Yeah, I basically have no expectations outside of FF14 Beach episode, which I am down for. I am down for me being allowed to just be an adventurer and exist. Ochika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Aaronville himself. I've forgotten what he sounds like. We're gonna try. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Cleaners Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tyrol. There'll be other passengers, research and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Aaronville. Doubt anyone expected we have a ship to sail all to ourselves. I mean, being an ex-Scion, getting that treatment, it's happened. You're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now's the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a... Oh fuck, let me cough. There's something in my throat. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tyrol, yes? Oh, we've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliolol is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession, and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Tyrol, we hope to learn more about its myriad cultures, how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sorts of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask, otherwise you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Kryle? Yes. As far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I would very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with your papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with the interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because the Third Promises commanded that I serve as a guide. Still playing the part of the Stoic Servant, I see. Fuck, I am not remembering Loclamat's voice. We will get there eventually. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Not for a second. We won't make you the Dawn Servant by standing here and talking about it. It's true. It's true. A woman of action. Right then. If all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. God, it, like... Oh, I also just can't wait to know what, look at what... Like, I have remained unspoiled about what Tyrell even looks like. I shall also probably just while I'm here. You never know. You never know. Actually, it just occurred to me. No, we're all good. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. Okay. Wait a minute, let me... Did I get pinged? Did I get pinged in my own server? I did. Oh, fuck yeah.
I can feel your excitement, your eagerness.
Okay, yeah, this stream does have an FF14 thing. Hell yeah. You get stuff by being here.
The world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Is there a way I can... No, I don't want to skip the cutscene. I just want to raise the volume.
Do not be so quick to relax.
Oh, he does not have a British accent.
May seem but a short sail away on a map.
I don't know how to do that voice.
Brim with peril.
Oh, there's a lot more
Ships
rolling.
alone have killed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bluefishwin herself.
Bluefishwin?
This will be no pleasure cruise.
I've always said Bluefishwin.
Perhaps.
Not gonna
my
complain,
voyage
though.
Here was uneventful enough, disappointing me so.
Ah, you got a good hunt in with
Two of
us.
you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
What?
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard!
Oh, that's the swarthiest sailor.
It's time. I trust you have everything you need.
Absolutely. Multiple cutscenes will play in rapid succession? Bet your ass. Where we go, come on, ready.
So does our ship cast off from
God, that's actually a really good sun glare.
We sail west as
The
Captain
lighting really improved.
bound for the new world.
The game looks very similar too. I thought it would be more substantial, but I'm not complaining that things look basically the same. Just slightly higher fidelity.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
Oh, she's so cool. She's so cool. Roxy's face looks so much more warm now. Like, she's kind of how I always imagined she'd actually look. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Ooh, that water's a bit weird. Water's hard to get right, though, so, like, do not take that as, like, oh, lazy devs. No, that's water just looks rough. But water's also very hard. God, I really want to learn how to read Eorzean script. I know that it's just fancy lettering of, like, the Roman alphabet, but still. My God, I can't tell if she's tiny or if Lamat's huge, or a bit of both.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one.
Okay.
Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
Oh God, sorry, I am like
Rest while I can.
brimming with excitement of the what's about to be. I'm actually surprised how little setup it took to get on a boat. But I guess we took care of that the last patch cycle, right?
An age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of sailing, but we'll... God, look at how warm my face is! Look at how I actually have shadows!
Which some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of
Tuliolal. Tuliolal. Okay, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. What was the name we had for the one guy? Fucking Viagra after a while? Oh God, and the hair looks so much better.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
God, still kinda not over, like, knowing what I know about Lalafell Jaws because of the benchmark, but like, ooh. Like, I left myself unspoiled as to what Roro would look like once the graphics thing went by, and like, I was a little anxious. I am so happy though. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tyrol. Oh shit, Fungineten is the name. I was working at Eshtam's Aesthetics in Uldar, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel that I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told that the Dawn Servant welcomes all, regardless of origin, and so Tuliolal seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Self-assured trader. Adventurer, I presume. I'm a merchant myself, based in Uldar. Specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this, it is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikote, the Hetsaro, the Hrothgar, the Expral. Not because of any member of a given clan is the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Okay. Do you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. Therefore, claimants to the right succession. Your young Luckler Matt being one of them, of course. But from that Mammal Jaw bloke was telling us, the other three are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk that coin on the third promise. Alright, I gotta get into this betting circle. I gotta root for my girl and then manipulate the results. My story. Well, since you asked, wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketamine. We called him Ketamine. Let's try Catenram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tyrol almost 80 years ago. The Mammal Jaws leader is said to have welcomed Catenram with open arms, sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. We started to use seasoning. The tales tell Catenram returned to Tyrol several times after that, but his ship vanished among his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. But even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. I see you in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. Yeah, had enough of playing the simpleton. There was once a time we took great pains to maintain that deception. But with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tyrol, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. I don't know why that's Argonian, but whatever. It'll work. Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. We should have a look at the map in Erenville, teach us ones we should know. Actually, it's gonna get a bit chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. God, I also just miss voicing these fuckers. Like, FF14 is one of those where it's like, no matter what the expansion throws at me, I'm still what it feels like visiting fictional, but still old friends, you know? Like, these are characters I have now known for IRL years and seen them experience things for the first time. Like, they're characters with depth, you know? Also... But, oh no. Is she getting seasick
How's your
too?
stomach any better?
I found when I was on boats, like...
What you mean? I don't get seasick.
Like...
I'm just feeling a little nauseous.
I found out that I have a better resistance to seasickness if I'm above deck instead of below deck. I don't know if that's like common.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Oh right, I did want to use a Fantasia to brighten up my eye, or make my eyes a little darker.
The Shetona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Okay. I actually wonder if we'll still use Gil in Tyrol. It seems like a massive trading post. So, like, they might do a thing where they just take all currency. Like, all widely accepted, like, national currencies. Oh, fuck. Okay, we gotta do hero shit. Can't be a beach episode yet. Life's a beach episode, and then you sail. Beach episode.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
Oh right, Erenville is the narrator for this chapter. Oh fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
I should let Twitter know that we're actually in MSQ.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Ooh. Okay, didn't know that ships had this.
To be able to operate such a device with practice.
I'm the warrior of light. What do you expect? I saved not only the world, but this star.
Though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
God, this music is great. Like, it sounds like FF6 in some places, but granted, that might just be the horn.
The seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
I don't know here. I love being along for the ride.
In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Okay. Yeah, shit seems to have just calmed down. I wonder if ships like bolt furniture like this in or what, or if it's safer to let it free fall if the waves get choppy, so that people aren't getting like heavily bruised on like stiff table. Holy shit, you can see light peeking through my horns. That is impressive. My ears have bisexual lighting. Happy Pride Month, New Game Plus. I might be starting to write down potential names for parts. I will forget good shit.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air?
I mean, you're a sight for sore eyes. Fresh air is a bonus.
With the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
God, I want to be on a boat again.
Can't be much farther now, can it?
Holy shit, those are blue-footed boobies.
Seabirds.
They're boobies on Twitch now.
Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my...
Ooh, we need to turn some anti-aliasing on.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who
Ooh, that's jaggy as fuck, Alice.
I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Alice looking like a YouTube poop right here.
Good news indeed. If all's
It looks
well,
great
then
up
we needn't
close.
delay in launching the landing boat.
But like once details starts to get lost, yeesh.
Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
We'll just do it when we fix the... We'll do it when we fix the... What's it called? Yeah, there's some bad anti-aliasing in the background too. Okay. Yeah, we just need to fix it. Also, a lot of people are calling this like Stormblood 2, but like, I feel like something with the importance of Stormblood is actually fitting after an arc as opposed to during an arc.
Paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast.
Don't even mention it.
As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down.
Do you think anyone's bet a little bit on everyone?
Easy, stomach. Easy.
Just to like hedge their bets a little bit
We're the
more?
last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
How to place his accent? I want to say Brazilian. I've got a couple Brazilian friends that sound like that, but I don't know. Title drop? In-engine title drop? Do we get the Square Enix or no? Probably not. I kind of hope we get to do more dungeon or like deep diving, like we did in Stormblood. Like that's a feature I'd like to do again.
And boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Oh, I look great. I look great. God, I want to take a screenshot, but I can't right now. I'll just do it later. Oh my god, we get to see this in engine. God, like, they really upped their game on how skin looks. Like, it looks properly highlight, almost.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
I'm probably gonna be humming along the whole time. Oh my god, her hair looks so nice.
To my home. Tura.
I love the way she wears her hair. Ah, title drop. God, I love the way they do it every single time. Banger after banger after banger on title drops. Oh, this is what Coffee meant by the jazz. Okay, fuck yeah. Da, 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 dun, 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 da, da, da. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, let's go. Oh, it looks beautiful, like a more open air Radzahan. Oh, this is gorgeous. God, FF14 really has never looked better. The lighting of, like, it improves so much. Like, when they said they were updating some shit, they were not lying.
I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
Different evolution.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between.
Okay, so less Tulihyolal and more Tulihyolal.
And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
That's another reason she should win, because she knows what it's like overseas. She knows the world more.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Wait, is Erinville from here?
Rare
Am I
and
stupid?
currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out, or...
I'm gonna assume no.
You forget who you're traveling with?
Yeah, we're too important. We were known to be here. She just has to say some names. Oh, I love your horn beard!
Visitors
Oh, he's like a walking, oh fuck, what are the names? What are the names of the... He's got the same things as the, shit, it's the lightning leopards. I forgot. Curls. He's got, like, curl whiskers. That's awesome!
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tule Yolal?
I can answer that.
Uh-huh.
These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Oh.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
What if we get playable Mammal Jaw one day?
accept our apologies.
No, you were just doing your job.
Bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so
I
diligent
cannot
in
wait
their
to be
duties
your
fills me with
boss.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Just occurred to me. I heard that Woklemat's voice actress is trans. Does that make her the first trans voice actress in a Final Fantasy game?
pride. Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
Like, it's so beautiful. Like, I'm still not over just how vibrant it all is. This also reminded me of Donkey Kong Country a little bit. Like, I hear it. I hear it. Let me just do some system configuration. I'd like voices to be much louder. Alright. Apply that, and then some graphics settings. It might be DLSS. Do we have anti-aliasing? We do. Why can't we? Nah, don't use LOD. Maybe that might be it. I'll find out what I can do about the anti-aliasing. Anti-sotropic filtering. Yeah, okay. I think we can work with this. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Ooh. Okay, I like that. You've arrived in Tulihyolal. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with the Swarthy Sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlian. Well, I assume I can attune to a crystal, too. Mountain Chromite weapon coffer. Okay, they're setting us up. They're setting us up for combat later. Right then, first things first. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I would very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Aha! We were wondering who these strange folk were. The third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Woklemat, are you unwell? Not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick, no sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me wind the rite of succession. I was just about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention. especially if they're in the company of the Third Promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to, command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please, don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. Don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, Third Promise. They did have a point. Oklomat's technically a royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. Roxy, you and Kyle can come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've all had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Wakalamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Oh no. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Erinville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you've not seen many big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts Ooh, this is challenging. Okay. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yoktural, the southern landmass. The clans there provide various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls of the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bivvy should be our next stop. Oklomat and Kryl are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave your quest companions behind by entering a different area, or by speaking to them and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have your companions join you again, return and speak with them at the original location. Yep, okay, we've done one of these. I thought I was gonna say something new. I'm just gonna auto walk. I can do that. Yeah, the buildings are already super uniquely done. Oh, I thought that was my Kira. Yeah, let's go to the Aetherite first. Just might as well. Unless it's like a custom that we can't touch it yet. Nope, we can attune to it just fine. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. But it's just good to have a direct teleport. I wonder if I have to do the crystals in this town too. Probably. Damn it. Ah. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go the long way. Whoop, whoop. It is nice to see people already set down. What? Is that the Fall Guys code? It looks great. This is Bayside Bivvy, Tulihiolo's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Alright, I should mention that here in Tulihiolo we buy things with Bell, a currency that the Pepelu created. But don't worry. More and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to just accept your gill. There's also Meki, another market east of here. But that can wait for another time. You have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces. Oh yeah, I do have mail. Who from? Oh! Alright! I forgot to take these when I pre-ordered. I think it's because I went immediately into cannot execute at this time. We should actually use the Fantasia to fix the thing I wanted to fix. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not logging out. Alright, we'll just do that later. Can you tell I've never Fantasia'd because I was happy first time? Yeah, I love this. I love this music. It reminds me of that music that Dangpods plays. Like when he's doing, like, headphone tests. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me, you have aetherites into the Yolo. I think I told you before, but my brother, Koana, spent 3 years studying in Shalian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of aetherite construction. Papa warmed me to the idea at once. Had one built immediately. Did you do the tuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then step up the slope to the side. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Jacques Terral. Let's make a stop at the Bright Plume post on the way, though. That's the headquarters for the Lands Guard. Which is in that direction. We're gonna have to go up some stairs. Yeah, probably these Monster Hunter World stairs. For the record, to those watching, I do not know how much MSQ we're gonna play in one go. I just at least want to get a start, maybe a level or 2 under my belt. I don't know if this will be a full part, though. Discuss Tuliolol's elevation. We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Okay, fair enough. Sick! Lot of world building in one go. Like, beautiful stuff. I cannot wait to read the updated Encyclopedia Eorzea that includes Tuliolol and just all of Tyrol. I still need to buy the first 2 or 3. I don't know if there's 2 or 3 at this point. I feel like a bad friend to my one friend, Moose, that worked on it. Or at least on the first one. I know he was a fact checker, but it's like, I feel like I should have a book that he's in. Howdy, Mecca. How you doing? We're doing 14. To life. No. Just noticed the pings. It's all good. It's all good. No, we're actually pretty early in this. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolol and preserving the peace. Oh god, hang on, I have to point my fan a bit more at myself. It is getting stuffy in here. Oh shit, it is not enough. Hang on. Hang on. Waklama is so baby girl. She is. She is. Where is my fucking fan? I'm having to like... Ow! Fuck. I felt something pop in my wrist. That was unpleasant. Hang on. That's not picking up outside of when I talk, right? I really need the wind on my back on today. It's like got a nice cool breeze tonight, but it is muggy out. The Landsguard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zoral Ja took over as our commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant and Marshal. Love the bossa nova to the all at night. Yeah! Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alfno and Alice, I should be around to hear it too. So, come on. It's time I showed you the Skygate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Oh, I feel so bad for the person in chat, in-game chat, who's just like, how do I unlock script exchange for Gather? And someone's like, Dawn Trail script exchanges in the other town. I really hope that they don't have to prog MSQ much more. Yeah, Tulialal at night is beautiful. Oyster now. Also the Mouth Harp and Kazama Uka in the day. Ooh, massive, isn't it? Like the Jaw Harp? The one that goes boing, 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 boing. On the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yokoi. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yoktural, the southern lands of the mother, and Jaktural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long, long ago, the two gods fought a gigantic battle. One threw the other to the ground. The impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. Okay, I actually super believe this. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict. Oh wait, a familiar sounding tale. I'm put in mind the conflict between Hylian and Zodiac. But getting back to Jacques Tural, those lands are also part of the Tilialal nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? United the peoples of two continents into a single nation. Alright, that's not blasting into the mic too bad, is it? This is like perfect position for me. Many clans of Tural have been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to the myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. Seems fine. I know that it can be heard when I talk, but like that's not too bad. That's what the main mission I want to win and that's the main reason I want to win the throne. They can preserve the peace he built. That it's not very bad. I can probably move it a little more to the right to make it not. Like, that's probably more tolerable. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Background music is more prominent. That's what makes sense. That's what I need. Crossing the bridge in Jacques Tural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. Then I'll make sure you win. Mark my words. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, balance out the audio levels on this. You really mean that? Well, to anyone who stands between you and adventure. Also, Mecca, since I think this is the first time you're seeing her, how do you like my wall? We must have covered half the city by now. Tiliolol is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Well, Clematre commenced the second half of your Tiliolol tour. Good as fuck, thank you. She looks much friendlier, which I like. We'll head to the west next, towards the Arch of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too? Tiliolol certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We'll get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. Yeah, let me, before I do any of this shit, I still need to grind Rathalos, I forgot. Ooh, let me see the new Gunblade. Okay, that's actually classy as fuck. Chad, I might keep that for a second. The Arch of the Dawn is on the Arch of the Dawn is on the other side of the city. So speak up if you want to see something that interests you as we speak. Alright, they're now accompanying me. I know that tutorial. Put an Art of your Warrior Flight in my server. Let me see. When I'm auto-walking, I can just... Oh, that's pretty. That is so pretty. Yeah, I want to get more art of my Warrior Flight. All I have is a physical sticker that's on my computer now. I think it's on my computer. It was made by Ryan Brennenacht. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Who also did the first official piece of the swimsuit art, I believe. Definitely first physical. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of Yokoi Temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Joktaral to appease the god who slumbers in the Great Ocean Trench. After the Yokoi withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Dural. Your main glams are in a Realm Reborn set and a Yorha set? Hell yeah. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation for the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Turialal. We climb these sets of stairs here, all the way up. Whoever put an ancient temple up 30 flights of goddamn stairs. Cobalt Cross and a high mithril heavy armor for everything else? Oh fuck yeah. That's a vibe though. I still love my Gunbreaker glam. Ooh, discuss the palace. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Will you tell me? Papa's palace is called Volok Shunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. We'll probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. Wait, why'd I have to go all this way? Oh, I guess they want me to go to the Resplendent Quarter so I can attune. She's got the fucking some fucking tree trunks on her? Hell yeah, we love that. I love a woman who has the power to break a watermelon with her bicep. It's scary, but hot. The two can coincide. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all the Octoral clans. Mamulja, Jibrao, Peru, Moblin, Hanu. We also have Tonawan, Wauta, Tatsaro, and Shaitona, who moved south from their ancestral lands in Jactaral. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Dural. A true representation of Turialal's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's also beautiful. I'm so glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Like, jazz was such a perfect choice for the soundtrack. Suckin worked on this expansion too, right? I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? Holy shit, that's huge. That big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions, like when honoring the land's guard's return from a dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. Earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. Oh, then he's fucking massive. See, I thought from a distance that it was more of a gong. Are alpacas our version of Chocobo for this? Welcome. If it's an alpaca you need, then look no further. Before we get you saddled up, I'll need you to add your name to our register. It'll make things smoother the next time you need a ride. Oh, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, okay. Goated expansion? I'm sorry, people hate this? It's okay to be wrong sometimes, but like, God, to be so wrong? And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies. Wait, I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you only find balloons in Tuliolal. We have the exact same reason. We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites. When I brought back the plans from Sharian, Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. I mean, it's about Wuklumat being a, wait. I'm gonna assume that says being baby, and there's alpacas. It's goated. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with former frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of Dawn awaits. Alright, and that's back this way. Hang on. Whoop. Yeah, I'm just loving walking around Tuliolal. Alright. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known that as the Yoctoral Landgate. But when Papa founded Tuliolal, everyone began using it using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Through this gate is Kozamauka, west and south of the city. Depending what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Sorry, dyslexia is kicking in and it's new words. Samauka, the name alone's intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Oh my god, I hope we get one as a mount. Ah, those are alpacas. Fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Cryle. You'll learn soon enough. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. God, this is... like... I love FF14 when they're teaching me about, like, the world. It's so just... like, it's part of what I'm here for. So when I see people who are like, ah, fuck this, it's like, what? If you wish to learn about the history of Tuliolal, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? Cryle regards the stone pillars cautiously. What's special about these pillars, if I may ask? I really hope someone says axolotl in a voice cutscene and they pronounce it right. Now that you say it, yeah. At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see that there's something much more interesting. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Ashaloch. Wait, what? I've never heard that pronunciation. Hey, what's the origin of it? Am I pronouncing Nahuatl right? Nahuatl? The Aztec language. Okay, okay. Pictures. Wait, no, these are glyphs. Seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed mammal jaw. Oh, then this must be... That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Gulul Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliholal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliholal came to be. Study them as long as you like. I feel bad for being uneducated in things that fascinated me when I was younger. The four stones closest to us cover the first half of Papa's travels. Let's start with those. Wait, sorry, I didn't read that fully. Hang on. The four stones closest to us. Okay. The pillar tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer, Kit... something. I can never remember the name. Oh, I just call him Ketamine. You mean Ketenram? Ah, that's the one. Ketenram's arrival in Tyrol is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It is said the two grew to be close friends. Brothers in spirit, if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later. Ketenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eosia as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, and it's assumed he was lost at sea. Oh wait, no. Ketenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eosia as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but it's assumed he was lost at sea. Give me a second to not make my throat so dry. This one recounts the day of repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicts here is of the Jabral, like me. For decades, the Jabral and the Mamulja were at war for control over the forest of Yaktel. The actions Papa took an end to that conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliholal. There's a clan of Hrothgar in Baja known as the Hellions. In the society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tyrol, Jabral men and women appear to be on equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with the location. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanuhanu in the village of Kozamaoka. Ah, the people Alphino almost mistook for Vanu, if not for the colourful plumage. We spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it's like with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and lots of fun. I want to be in a place that's like more festival forward. I wish I had more of a reason to go to a festival. Let's see. This one's the Day of Bots, which depicts the moblins of Kozamaoka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled whenever they talk, but The gold and silver they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Tirali counterparts. Hang on, I need to put something on. Now it's just cold enough, but the wind is blowing too hard, so I need to put something on my arms. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Yeah. Also, sorry if the accents get a little grating. I like to at least try to do voices. And if they have a real voice, I'm trying. But I'm sorry if it's like... if they're not good, frankly. The Lay of Gold. This speaker shows one of the Pelu Pelu, whose homeland is in... Okopacha? I'm gonna assume it's Urkelpacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliola's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tiral. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are a clever and calculating trader. This is the Lay of Proof. That big fellow is of the Yokhoi, the largest of Tiral's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of the Yok'Tiral. Or all of Yok'Tiral. Also, dyslexia kicks in, so sometimes there's an extra word, or I say something wrong, and I'm sorry. I try to catch myself. This is just for those that are new. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on Jaq'Tiral. You'll recall that the massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkelpacha. Never seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people in the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Tirali history? Lay of Ice? Oh, this one's my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tiral Vijral. Valley Garmanda. I should explain, a Tiral Vijral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Valley Garmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tiral every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years ago or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. Great struggle, Abba and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vijral and sealed it away in Urkelpacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valley Garmanda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness in Tuliola's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Wow, this one's unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliola's history, whatever that might be. At your fill of history, then. Yeah, thank you. Actually, just straight up, like, that's fascinating. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises to seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. Little Jaja is cool as hell. He's great. I can't wait to see him. I like the sound of that. Like, I love he was in FF11 too. That would explain why I wouldn't know him by name, because, like, Can someone, like, throw a picture in stream context of what he looked like in 11? Wait. Aetherite to attune to? Something's going on over there. Alright, whoop. Then we'll tune with that Aethernet up there. We might have actually made a full circuit. Yeah, except for Volok Shunsa, which feels about right. Yeah, let's just... I also love how these Aethernet shards look. Wait, those are trans pride colors. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't think we got one. Let me also go to Summoning Bell, see if I made any money. Nope. That's fine. I'm not gonna, like... I ain't gonna do market board stuff. I just wanted to see if I had anything to buy. Or, yeah, anything to, like, take from my retainer. Although, it did just occur to me. Where is my Fantasia from A Realm Reborn? I know I haven't used it, I don't think. Have you ever had tacos? They're truly a LOL classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here in Jabali of Daibes. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with the old Brook Evil. I am not good with phonetics of this language. I feel like a jackass, but I'm trying. Holy shit, he is a returning character. Brookevlu. Okay, that was close, that was close.
Heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
I keep thinking I hear voice quills, but I know it's not here. Or I know it's not her. The romanization of Mesoamerican phonetics is really hard. Same with Chinese phonetics. Oh yeah, don't get me started on trying to say things correctly in Chinese words. I hope for the best. Bad, not hard. Still hard. Like let's not get things twisted. It's also just like for someone who is trained English from birth, it's very different. It's hard because it's bad, yes.
Including their leader. Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the golden
The Europeans
city.
just spelled shit wrong. I believe that wholeheartedly.
How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
I need to look up who voices Wuklomat, but I'm afraid to look up Wuklomat
The legend of the
on...
Golden City is
So I'm just gonna do it
well known here,
fast.
I take it.
Wuklomat voice actor, Cena Breyer.
But as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
That is not what I meant to do. I meant to search that name up. Wonder if she's been in anything else I know.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant
Need for
view
Speed
to enjoy our
Unbound.
crunchy spoils.
And Cryptmaster! Oh, I really, really want to play that game on stream. And Unicorn Overload. Okay, she's in a lot of cool shit. In a game called 9mm Girls, which sounds like it goes hard. What? Ow, shit.
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh, no.
That's also how Zapangu turned into Japan. That makes sense. Yeah. She was in Friend Sim too?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Okay, so she's in stuff I know, I've just never actually heard her in anything else.
Dredge from foreign waters.
I'm interested in the podcast she was in called Two Flat Earthers Kidnap a Freemason.
Of course, that's it.
Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
With all due respect, this is well within the rules.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us. Such an honor. Glory on your name, brother. And on yours.
So out of curiosity, is a two-headed Mamelja gonna rule as one, or is only one of them the Dawn Servant?
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family.
Okay,
Unlike
okay.
the sneevling house cut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to
You know, I'm
succeed
willing to do
Guru
this
Jaja
just to
as
see them
sons.
wipe the smiles off their faces.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless
Kryl, always
scuffles.
the negotiator. I'm gonna draw me fucking your mum. And summon it in battle.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
God, I already hate these people.
Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
Also, a lot more voiceover than I expected this X-Pack. Sucks so bad, I love hating him. Oh yeah, no, he's a good character. I'm just like, ooh, I can't wait to fight you.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common.
Huh. Okay, so it's quite literally a rare breed.
The
They are
Mamulja
built
people
different,
largely
constructed
belong to one of three
alternatively.
clans. The Hubigo,
Will be all good to know. God, that's a good looking taco. Unewa.
and the Dopro.
Dopro.
Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubico and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad
God,
taste in my mouth.
everything I've been watching has had a let's get soft tacos moment. And like,
Enjoying your tour of the city,
God,
I
it
trust.
sounds so good.
We've seen our share of notable
Holy
sights and took a
shit,
moment to
Alphino, you
rest.
got a little old.
As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
You're gonna get tacos tomorrow?
The palace it is.
God,
I'll let Lord Lamart know.
I would love some tacos.
Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
She looks so tired. I want to sneak her tacos in during like an important meeting. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tilialal cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talonmarch if you prefer. Now that we have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volox Shunsa. Ah, my poor empty belly. Yeah, we're just gonna go this way. And at least go up through the Resplendent Quarter. Okay, so we have a couple we haven't taken. We'll go through the Resplendent Quarter, just because it's a little closer. I'm loving all the clothes I'm seeing people wearing, too. Wait. Is that? Yeah, that's the Resplendent Quarter. We haven't done Velik Shunsa, which we should soon. Like, it's not just jazz, it feels like big band jazz, which, ooh, that's something that makes me happy. Like, I love jazz a lot, but like this style of jazz, this is the shit I love to hear. Is that how the strife clothing looks on her Hrothgar? Hang on. I just want to know what you... Asphodelos. Let me try that on. Ooh. I might need to get that for a Black Mage glam, honestly. It'd replace the current strife coat I have on it. Combine that with 2B bottoms, and I'd have the perfect look for what I want for my Black Mage. Big band in the day, bossa nova at night. Yeah. Bossa nova is one of those, like, phrases that just, ooh. It activates the brain. The food was amazing. A passing Mandalja let us try a fruit called Cherimoya. It was just sublime. I saw a two-headed Mandalja on the way here. Another claimant in the right of succession, according to Erenville. There's so many narrow, winding streets, but even if you get lost, all you have to do is keep heading up, and you'll arrive at the palace eventually. Erenville anywhere? There he is. Do you have a better feel for the city now? Or, shit, do you have a better feel for the city now? You made it. Good. We're all here. Still hungry, even enough to eat a whole roasted colibri. But the contest won't wait for us forever. Alright, yeah. Let's put that on first thing. I kind of want to see what it looks like. Might even fit our aesthetic. Not quite, but it looks really nice. I'd love to use it for something else. Now, which one's actually my Gunbreaker glam? Alright, it's glam 7. Once begin Erenville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Hey! It is time. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly corals. They're just teenagers. Don't be so mean. I understand all too well. Sharian had the same effect on me. Right then. Now it's time we saw the insides of the palace. Papa will want to know that I'm home, and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. Please let me hear him speak before I have to do a voice. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like Brazilian Argonian. Best I can, anyways. God, he does triangle jumps! Dr. Doom, welcome back! Estinian? I didn't expect to meet you here. I expected to meet you, not here. God, I really hope we're competing.
When did he get here?
I really hope we're competing against our friends.
Why is he here?
Oh, you know this man?
Yeah!
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
Gotta keep sharp.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
My dad. Wait, is one face covered? Ooh. Yeah, it's got like a cool headdress.
That will do, Spearman. I will
Okay, actually quite close to how I thought. Quite close to what I thought I was gonna have to go for.
Know that you are the strongest I've fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
Damn. Oh, there's gonna be shipping done. I can tell.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Damn right, Estinian! Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I see you, warrior.
Of light. And darkness, depending on who you ask, and when and where. Jome, the warrior of light.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tyrrell.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
You know what? Fair answer.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
Ooh.
I'm not sure I understand.
They fight as one. Two different consciousnesses. Same body.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat.
That makes sense.
But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
That's gonna be caster gear then. Ain't no way, right?
I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
They should really have Mamulchaz playable. No, I agree. I do understand the potential problems, though. As it'd be weird to fight a,
It's Erenville now, don't servant. I took the name while abroad. and have since grown accustomed to it.
Ayo.
Aravel then.
He's respectful. He don't gotta get it. But he's respectful.
I assume our Lamatis recruited allies.
Lamatis. Okay. But now I agree about adding Mamouja's playable.
Still. Yet as much
But
as
they
I
might be out of
enjoy
place in a
getting
Realm
their
Reborn,
medal,
so I get it.
the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
They should also add Namazu. Yeah, they just play like Lalafell. Like, be about the same size and all. That means there's a second race that could get into those little doors. Angry. Wait, who's that little guy? Who's that little guy to the left?
The claimants are assembled.
Is that a cat boy?
The first promise. Zorolja.
Zorolja?
The
Yeah, who are you?
second promise. Ona.
Oh, there's gonna be so much porn of you. I'm so sorry.
The third promise.
There's already so much of you, and it's great. Lamat, not Lumat. Okay. I've been fucking that pronunciation up for a couple months.
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakun Jaja. You four will compete in the rite of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
Okay.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is
Completely
a torch
understood.
that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration.
Oh, I thought this was like ancient history. This is like not current events, but it's like talking about like oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize how new the nation would be. It never really clicked until now.
Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamouja at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well.
Oh, okay, okay. So he has his own
Yet the
kids.
opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Hmm.
Now
Fucking Vincent Price ass laugh. Oh, I can't wait to knock your block off.
though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
I cannot wait to knock his block off. It's gonna be so good.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard.
Shock Tural, okay, I was close.
Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
The very handsome voice.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself.
I've hidden Dracula's body parts around the country. Put them all together, kill him, and you'll become Dawnserf.
You must travel the lands of Yogg-Toroth.
Okay, I might actually be quite close.
And find the city of gold.
Okay, but I'm kinda in the neighborhood. Real ass adventure.
Speak, Quana.
The Golden
Not
City is an
Quana.
ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact.
Are you sure about that?
If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
Genuine, are you sure about that?
Are you for us proof, my unbroken word? For I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
Okay. Good promise.
This is real. All those years.
Not for nothing.
This was before the founding of Tuliobal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City.
Okay.
I need to
So
have
there
you
is
the
precedent.
same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Okay, so, yeah, no, this doesn't... Yeah. No, because especially if he has a seal in place, yeah, it would be really hard to get through, huh? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, I thought the people were gonna break the seal, and I'm like, huh? Okay, now I'm starting to get a picture.
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
Okay, so for real, we have an actual game plan set out for us. Good
Their
shit.
kingdoms by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to
Okay,
unlock the
each
seal
of them,
the
though.
Golden City's gates.
Is there gonna be more for us to, like, get?
So the contest
Like,
is
do
in
we all get
stages,
7?
none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
That makes it seem fair, yeah.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, actually.
Tournaments, hunting festivals.
I can't wait.
And now this. You do so love your contests, Papa.
Oh, you do too.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge.
Well, then it wouldn't be a rite of succession.
You may
God,
think
but that's
your
so
pride is
cool.
tedious or nonsensical, or both. But I am yielding our nation's
It's gonna be so
throne.
good. I cannot wait.
Let me have this final indulgence.
Because, like, a lot of this is gonna be new for all of us then, right?
Waste of time. Just name Bakunja Justice and be done with it.
You know for a fact that that is not something to be asked.
The rite
Especially
of
if your own
secession
father.
begins now.
Yeah, fuck you.
Be watching your progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
Like all 7, right? Like we each get 7? But Cool Jaja isn't his son. I thought he was. Did I misinterpret? Did I do a fantasy racism? I thought I heard something saying he was. Zaruja is. Okay.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
Okay.
It would seem you sent this letter to my order some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring.
Such
A
a
fairy
cute
tale
little
and a
earring.
piece of jewelry were enough to convince my
Oh, that's not
grandfather to
schmutz
sail
on my
halfway
screen. That's
across
just
the world.
okay.
So there is surely
That's
some
texturing on the floor. I was like wiping at my screen furiously until I like
On behalf of the
moved my
students,
mouse a little bit.
I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time.
His wisdom head is a little slower.
With finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford
That's also
one
fair.
an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
He's right, and you know it. It's disappointing, Cryle, but
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you have best
and now she has a reason to stick around. You know, outside of like just general interest in this quest.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
Always so respectful. I start to feel like an outlier. Oh, I didn't actually realize she was like equipped up. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that'll mean we'll have a Pictomancer in dungeons, I hope.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Wait, she's young? I thought she was like one of the older scions. Granted, I guess we really haven't seen like an older Lalafell, have we? Holy shit, I don't think I've seen this many models since Stormblood?
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you
Like
sure
at least
you
the
wish to be
patch
part of this?
quests? That's really cool. I'm afraid I don't know the nature of the
Take
question.
no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
What, did you think I'd just retire?
Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City.
I mean that too.
Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
Oh, of
If
course.
you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Nah, I don't got a plan for that. Hear, think,
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we
There's
hope
so
to be
many
content
good
when we arrive
moments
at the
in
end of one
FF14 that are just
and step forward into another.
really, really, really good to just be told. I feel like FF14 must have like changed a lot of people's minds. I want to see where this journey leads. Like, just so many good, positive messages from the in-game
So you're
writing
committed
to
to
the
your path?
lyrics of certain music.
I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
What if he's a Viper and helps us in dungeons? That'd be sick as fuck, I think.
Here they come! It's Zeralja! Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, they're Toriola's mightiest warriors.
He's doing the fucking Vince McMahon walk with his grapefruit-sized nuts.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry.
Shut up, bitch!
Slap the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please.
Zeralja.
So this is the first child?
Tiller of the soil. The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant.
Okay, yeah, yep. Blood Servant. Or Blood Heir. I am noticing the daggers on his hips. He might be Viper? Oh, Jesus, these guys are looking... Alphino looks like he's rendered on the PlayStation. Jesus, level of details going off the charts.
Zeralja, the Palacean. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Zeralja is indeed the natural child of Guru Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children.
Wait, what?
Yet Zeralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. Extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
So they're not all infertile. But have explained why there are so many adopted children.
He says little, but the way he moves...
He's got grapefruit-sized nuts. Yeah, look at the crowd in the background. I feel so bad for noticing it, but they genuinely look like they're... Ooh, they're almost infertile. Yeah, that's what I'm taking out of it.
Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this,
I also completely understand why they're doing it, but Jesus. I don't even know what setting's doing
this
that.
puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Zeralja, the warmonger.
So step one is make sure Wuklamat gains the Dawn Servant throne. The second is failing that, making sure that Zeralja does not become the Dawn Servant.
Cryon, are you alright?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zeralja's ambitions. Deep
And what could you
and
glean?
unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Yeah, I'm not actually entirely sure how her echo powers fully work. Like I know I can like be given flashbacks to things that I wasn't even there for, but other than that, like I'm not entirely certain what she can do.
Second promise, you must bring us more
Not anymore.
conveniences, more dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading
I think the Keeper's deliberately vague. To be fair, the Echo has a lot of plasticity, even the way the Warrior of Light's allowed to use it.
Complain about abandoning tradition.
It is... I liken it to Chim from the Elder Scrolls.
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Yeah, like, there are a lot of people who are, like, important.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun.
You know?
I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Doesn't sound very confident. But he's also unwilling.
As always.
He doesn't mind being honest.
Practical to a fault.
But yeah, his language is very
Here we have Kona,
utilitarian, but
spent time as a
feels...
pupil at Charlian's own studio.
He feels like he doesn't have the heart to be a ruler. I don't know.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation.
Could this actually be what happens with DLSS
Get along
on?
rather well. They bicker and batter as only close siblings do.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Claymans.
Also, God, this is a lot more cutscene viewing than I thought we were gonna have.
Now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola.
You sure about that?
I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
What an asshole.
Well said, brother.
I also wonder, like, with conjoined twins, I've always wondered, like, who controls the body most of the time?
Are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
I guess it's got to be figured out amongst the two of them.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
So he sounds like a supremacist.
The throne should he win it?
He sounds like a supremacist first and foremost, so I already do not like him.
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class. And all others forced
He wants a
into
Mamulja ethno-state. See, that's what I was getting out of it, and I'm like... There's a reason I hate him, then.
That cannot be allowed to rule.
Yeah, let's see if turning off DLSS fixes the weird shit that's happening. Because, like, I am just not happy with the visual quality. Oh, Jesus, she has titty bounce. Holy shit.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turali way.
Came into Jesus, she has titty bounce. Oh, hey, speaking of titty bounce, how you doing, Lucy?
Beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Howdy. How you doing?
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
On the verge of passing out, but other than that, fine. Hell yeah.
This is Namika. my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know
Well, I'm
Woklamat was
glad.
taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise. I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
She's Bauda. She's Bauda.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales
Not gonna be around
in
long.
martial
Just want to
prowess.
hop and say hi
then
and
there's
hope you
Kona,
enjoyed Dawn Trail.
who's
I have
far
been
and
so
away the
far.
most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Don't say that. That's being mean to yourself. Don't do
Better.
that.
Woklamat, I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling.
Just because you haven't accomplished as much as them doesn't mean you're inherently lesser. You can be better in different ways, or equal in different
Brothers
ways.
may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength.
Like, she has
that
a
is
strength
yours
of character.
alone.
She's also notably younger.
Having
That
cared for
too!
you
It's
for so
like,
long,
it's like the
I
idea of,
should know.
oh, I'm not at this point, or this point, or this point yet in my life. My brother in Christ, you are 26! Let yourself live. Please.
Thank you, Namika.
Do not put yourself down like that. You haven't even... You're not expected... I think she's more like 19 or 20. The sentiment still stands. Like, you've got so much life ahead of you. Like, just because you haven't accomplished much, or like anything you're proud of particularly, there's gotta be something. And even if it means you just lived that long, that's okay. Let yourself live for a bit.
Well, we ought to be on
More
our
than
way.
enough time to hit your goals. I promise you.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your
And I
victory.
hate to start sounding like a youth pastor, but like, I say a lot of shit like this because it's kind of what I wanted to hear at some point in my life. And sometimes it just needs to be said direct and a little blunt and like with some energy behind it. Like, there's frustrations because it's frustrations at who I was once. Learn from people, you know? I know not what drives Zoralja, but it engulfs him like an inferno. As you have just witnessed, Woklamat has no great army of supporters. Not yet, at least. Now let's system config. This will require a reboot, but that's fine. Yeah, edge smoothing. I want that really bad. We're getting some shit. I don't know. That's a little sharper. Fuck it, we'll go with FSR, but I thought that would require, like, AMD parts, which I have none of. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's see what that does. That still looks not amazing. Let's turn it completely off and see what happens. I don't know what's going on. You should switch to AMD next upgrade. It's better value and open source friendly. I get that. I have a feeling you're gonna resonate with Woklamat a lot. Oh, probably. How do I get this less jittery? Because, like, I bring up TSCMAA, and like, it's fine, I guess, but it's still so grainy. What if I just don't resolution? Oh, that's even worse. Enable a dynamic resolution, maybe? Oh, I shouldn't need it. It's FF14. Maximum! Yeah, let's just see what throwing it on maximum makes it look like. It's fine, I'm just... A two-headed claimant, Bakul Jaja treats everyone around lesser beings. No doubt he'd try to elevate the Mamul Jah above other races should he become Dawn Servant. Unlike how the Gallian Empire afforded special status to pure-blood Gallians. Maximum! If I do update to AMD parts, I am gonna have to talk to someone who knows AMD parts, though. Because that means I'm also gonna have to, replace my motherboard, which I should do anyways. So, Koana, the second promise, is intent on developing his country by means of Jarlian innovation. Given his background, I suppose it should come as no surprise. Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work are with the 7 tablets and their connection to the Tilia Lao saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them. Great idea. Let's go and take a look. Where are we going? Morrow's measure. Ow! Shut up, it was cool. We'll go for our cabins. God, saying that, like, as a bit, just like, God, I kind of miss playing MVC3. So I really hope I don't get too many more buttons now. Don't give up until we find the Golden City. For Waklamat as well as myself. I wasn't expecting events to progress that quickly. I won't complain. The contest is the main reason we're here, after all. At a glance, they seem much the same. The preparation of intricately carved tablets for every claimant must have taken considerable effort and forethought. We should consider them weighty reminders that this contest is no light-hearted matter. AS Rock does good AMD Mobos, and Sapphire or Power Color are the best AMD GPU makers. I would only want to go with a CPU for what it's worth. In my experience, AMD has great open source stuff, but compatibility with older games has, in my experience, been easier, which I prioritize personally more, being able to play a wider breadth of games. I've rarely run into issues trying to play something because I ran NVIDIA as opposed to trying to run AMD. That makes everyone. Look for Matt, the tablets if you would. Of course. Everyone has a tablet? Then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Pretty sure Proton handles a lot of that for you? Oh, absolutely, probably. I just like things to work out of the box as much as possible. Like, as someone who has such a precarious setup, like, I don't want to change much. But I'll need to talk to someone about my... This is when I have money. Also switch to Linux when you upgrade next? No. No. Linux is for project machines, not for work machines. This is a work machine. I need Windows to run it. I am terrified of not using an operating system I am comfortable with for work. I will use it for hobby level. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So, now that we've established the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? Dual boot? I don't want to take up drive space. It's kind of at a premium right now for me. In fact, I need to get a new SSD kind of as soon as possible because I should not have to be installing and uninstalling games this much. The Dawn Servant said that we were to retrace the path he walked in, uniting Thrall's peoples. That we would encounter 7 Electors along the way. Then we have the answer in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tulialal saga. The events the glyphs portray. Do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go back and search for an Elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. It's also the Lay of Gold. That's what involved Pelu Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Oh yeah, they're gonna have us choose between 2. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. That's how they've eliminated server congestion, is having the first or the second area you go to be a choice, so that we don't do the Stormblood Radon wall, or not Radon, fucking, oh god, I forgot his name entirely. No, not Radon. Raban, where there was like a line of people outside Raban. It was bullshit. I've heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about the storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Yoktaral several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzia's, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disaster. If you want to avoid wasting time in a dead-end trail, I suggest you spend a few moments making inquiries. Roban sandwich? Yeah. If it's information we need. Just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. Yeah, she's also extremely extroverted and, like, knows her way around. As much as she goes off on shit like that, like, she gets results. It would be prudent to ensure we've prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. God, I really, really like how I look in the new graphics and lighting. Such a nice change. Yeah, I've done these. Who do I have to talk to? Oh, god damn it. Uklemat said she would bring the information to us. Wonder what she meant by that. Look, what a comfort to have our lodging sorted in advance. Actually, how do I... Is it system config? No, not gamepad settings. Accessibility? Other? Hang on. Can I give a small warning about the story? Maybe. What is it about? Oh, I actually kind of like this. I didn't know this existed. Party member colors apply colors according to role? That's a thing? There's a thing for, like, hiding players. Where is it? For, like, around quests, it, like, eliminates other players. Is it a system config? It's a bit of a slow burn? Oh, that's fine. I am way more fine with it here than I was in Stormblood, because it's not in the middle of an arc. It's, in fact, the start of one, so I don't mind quite as much. Oh, Jesus. I go EP now? Okay, take care, Mecha. Wait, classic FF? Clear blue? I kind of like the clear blue look, but I like dark mode a lot. Weird. Wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna remember that. Like, there's someone right on Aaronville. They're such lovely little cottages. And they're on the water. That's right. The reservation is under Wuklamat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go back and track down the third promise. Once you finish organizing your gear, you can meet us outside your, Chibayev Day. Is it, okay, system, character, general, quest progression settings. Okay, noted. Greetings, visitors to the Alal, and welcome to Fran Cabins. Whenever you are ready, I'll show you to your rooms. I feel like I'm dipping too deep into Indian. I'm trying to do voices correctly. It's difficult. Okay, so it's system... It's a character? Hang on. Character config... General? That's something like quest progression, you said? Ooh. I'll take that. UI settings. Log window? Okay, hold on. Enable profanity filter. That's funny. Weird. Might also be something I have to... It might be... Ah! Yeah. I also like having this up next to my name. There we go, that was bad advice that search gave me. Yeah, no, Google's been less than useless lately. You suggest I go to the cabin immediately, okay? Okay. I don't know why, but I'm gonna trust you. Is it just that it's beautiful? Ooh. Alright, we're getting ideas. Oh, we're getting ideas. This might actually be my go-to for, This might be my go-to. Gonna assume, yep. I actually have to adjust those prices, probably. Okay, just that's beautiful. That's true. I'm probably gonna use it for G-posing. I also really love the distinct, like, not only is it like a different style, it's distinct. I really wanted to give players a vacation backdrop. Oh, I feel it. Like, shit, I've been getting into it too. Let me show my Viper. Like, this is the Viper glam we've got going on. It is, I am on vacation, what do you want? I'll get to leveling Viper later. Wait a minute. Have I actually attuned here? Yeah. This is such a good track. Looks like to kind of sunbathe and pretend to sleep under her hat to avoid socializing. She's like that. She's been like that since the end of Endwalker. She has wanted to be left alone. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Roxy. This is much better. But where Erinville look the mat, I wonder? They'll probably do small graphical improvements over time as well. Like adding better anti-aliasing. Oh good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought you better to get it than from the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Your vacation glam was casual as fuck, fair enough. I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I am honored that the Third Promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter may be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. That was British as fuck, I'm sorry. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions where we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Link pearls? Don't we all have phones and shit? What's this? It's called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Like, I don't think we've ever actually brought up, like, the smartphone tombstone in the narrative. That's so. What a handy thing to have. It'll be very useful in our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. Not as convenient, I suppose. What a stroke of luck to forge the connection to the palace. Need to be the beginning of a profitable partnership. I love their helmets. Please, ask anything. I'll gladly tell you what I know. Look, the Mat may not be as experienced or accomplished as her brothers, but she has an affinity for the people. For her, finding those willing to cooperate is as simple as asking. Is there a reason the Belu all wear those masks? Even up close, the Hanu are remarkably similar to the Vanu. Aside from those brilliant feathers, of course. Who should we speak to first, do you think? The Tiliolal saga features a number of Tiral's clans. Two of those, the Hanu and the Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. The Pearl is a conference call that can happen at any time. Okay, fair enough. Just touch your ear and you're good. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okanu, is located in Kozama, Uka. The other, smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urkobacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold, craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachunpelo, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurer's instinct of yours to work for us, Roxy? Pick your destination. Upon completing this quest, the main scenario will branch into 2 quest paths. Accepting the quest from the helpful Hanu will temporarily prevent you from accepting the quest from the approachable Pelu, and vice versa. The second quest path will be available from the respective NPC once you have completed the series of quests from the first path. Therefore, furthermore, story elements and quest rewards will not be affected by your initial choice of path. Speak to the NPC you prefer, and embark on the trail for the rite of succession. Okay, so... Whoop! Shit, I almost dropped the cap to my water bottle. It is currently almost 4 in the morning. I'm not losing steam, but I could at any minute. Also, we have a stream quite early in the morning tomorrow. Well, not early in the morning, but earlier than usual. We are experimenting with times. DM do my vacation glam. Oh, fuck yeah. But we have at 5 p.m. tomorrow, more of the Elden Ring DLC. We are experimenting very much with the times that we go live. I'm also gonna check out your vacation glam. Haha, hey, you wanna... How open is your schedule? Either way, let's find someone to raid out to. You know what? I'm feeling showing off. We're gonna raid out to Benicula Alive, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful helper of the channel. Just over the past while. Very, very kind person. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below wherever you're watching, things like the Stream Element Sibling, Community Discord server, and the Throne wishlist, as well as our merch store. Keep in mind the new Mama Bedlam Cross Mod Sparky collection, available on the merch store. And thank you to Factor75. Reminder to use code FACTOR, SE55086, for 50% off of your first box and 20% off the next month. Have a good rest of your night, everyone. Thank you. I will see you in just over 12 hours. Have a good one. Hang on, actually. Shit. Am I not allowed to raid now? What's going on? Wait, what's going on? Oh, I can just click it from OBS. Have a good rest of your night, everyone, and thank you.